Marvel Snap, if you haven't seen it, is my offline gaming addiction these days. So I've also been sneaking in a little bit of it on stream as well. Very straightforward gameplay at its core. This offers a lot of depth in the long term. So there are 6 turns over the course of Marvel Snap, during which your goal is to get the most power in 2 of the 3 locations in the center of our screen here. The locations have different effects on them, chosen at random from a pool of about 60 of them, and they reveal themselves on turns 1, 2, and 3. Your cards have a power top right and a mana cost top left. Mana system similar to Hearthstone, you get 1 power or 1 mana per turn to play out with.
Always lucky.
I think I'm going to go ahead and Lady Sif here on 2. Discard the highest cost card from her hand. It will pitch a Dr. Doom, which if we find Ghost Rider later, he can come back with. You buy variants for cards you don't have. You cannot. So our opponent played a card here called Scarlet Witch that says, on reveal, replace this location with a random new one. And then it flipped up Scar, which put a card from each player's hand into play. I'm going to go ahead and storm the Shadowlands here. She changes a location to flooding, so it'll be the last turn cards can be played there next turn.
Wind, aid my hand.
Ghost Rider guarantees that we'll get to bring back what's his name that we played earlier, which is great. I'm going to play Juggernaut in the center. He's kind of a soft combo with Storm. So this is the last turn cards can be played into the flooding that Storm created. And Juggernaut says if your opponent played cards here this turn, move them randomly. So anything they try and play to the middle here, Juggernaut will push out. My opponent didn't have anything to play. Let's go for us. Odin's kind of fun. So he re-triggers the on-reveal abilities of cards you have at a given location. So I'm going to go ahead and Ghost Rider here, which will bring back the Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom creates some Doom bots. So that gives us 5 extra power at different locations here. Magic. Our board's a little cluttered at the moment here. Do I just Odin right now? So that way Odin would re-trigger Nakia, making my Hell Cow become 10 power, and then I can Hell Cow left, going up to 21 here. I think that's the play. Puts me to 19 on the right, or 18 on the right. So Sif discards Captain Marvel, but that's fine. He re-triggers Nakia. Oh, they're a Cerebro deck. Okay. Yeah, so we should be more than good here then, right? Hell Cow is plus 10. I guess they could play a Mystique, which would add 6 power here, but adding 6 power here, they still only go to 21, and I'm at 21 with Hell Cow. And then we're probably winning right and center still. Alright, so Blue Marvel pushes them to 20 here, which means they win right. But then I've got the most power left and center, so we win the game. Upgrading cards here doesn't increase the functional power level of them, but it changes their cosmetic level. Reading Lucky on Sif, or am I missing something? Yes, Sif explicitly discards the most expensive card from your hand, Silence. So she will choose at random if you have multiple cards. Multiple men with Cerebro seems odd. They also had Doctor Strange, so they had a small amount of synergy with their multiple men, which seems cute. But yeah, a lot of the cards you play in Cerebro is like pick your favorite 3 power things and kind of go nuts. So no low cost cards in our hand here, but we're playing a copy of Domino, who is a 2-drop that we are guaranteed to draw on the second turn every time.
Right on time.
She's right on time, chat. Play her out to the right here. As a pull 3 deck. Yes, most of the decks we play on this stream contain pull 3 cards. Ooh, punished for playing Domino into the face down location. She is going to end up very, very cold. Our hand is super awkward here. There's definitely a chance that I have too many 6s. I think we have 3 6s. No Wave or Hellrider is kind of sad. I think I play this out and hope we just don't hit the Marvel. Okay.
Clear for takeoff.
They have Crossbones and Bucky Barnes in the same deck. How are they planning to destroy him? Oh, Venom. That makes sense. So Venom eats everything in a location and gains their power. And then when Bucky Barnes dies, he, it's a thing. Huh? Do I just Doctor Doom and then hope that Captain Marvel wins left or right and I win the other one with the Doombot? Taskmaster's really good. I'll come up a little bit short here. Captain Marvel, at the end of the game, if she can move herself to a location that wins you the game, she does. We're 2 short of being able to win here, and we're 1 short. Or 1 short in both these locations on Marvel. Domino ended up ending up in Jotunheim, was unfortunate. Ooh, on reveal effects happen twice here. So Wave makes the next card in my hand, next turn cards in both players' hands cost 4. So Wave on 3 lets me Doctor Doom on 4. And if we Doctor Doom here, we'll get a bunch of things here. When will everybody be able to download this game? You can download it right now by doing a quick Google search of Sideload Marvel Snap. I believe in your ability to do a simple Google search. Clintar and Sewer System are not great for our Doombots yet. Do we just... They just gave everything in their hand +4. Honestly, this feels like a retreat based on the location variance. I could re-Odin the wave. They haven't snapped yet. Let's re-Odin the wave. So, if I Magneto right, we could Juggernaut left on the last turn with priority and kick them out of Karmatage. And we can go Juggernaut Lady Sif to have a total of 10 here. What a Magneto right? They could be just playing Apocalypse here, too. They played a Yondu. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now if I do this, I'm gonna tie here, and then I hope we win the tiebreakers in one of these two. I think this is good for us. And our name is in gold because we're currently winning 2 of the 3 locations, so our cards flip up first. So Juggernaut will move anything they try and play here before it flips up and gets the Karmatage bonus. How big is the Apocalypse? The Apocalypse is 16, I believe, so Apoc's gonna win 1 location. I guess that might mean we lose the tiebreakers. I believe Apoc is 16. What's going on, Hacksaw? Thanks for the 38 months. They did discard a Morbius, yeah. They just play Apocalypse? We win then, right? Because they're up 6 here and we're up 11 here. Victory. How do you get Wave if you missed the event? Wave will be added to the general free-to-play card pool when the season rolls over next week. Someone asked if I have a meal box pro. I actually don't right now, but I actually had a message from one of those companies asking me about potentially doing one again. So if you haven't ordered one and think you're going to, maybe wait till next week, unless you're gonna do it right now. Reminds me I need to send a follow-up message on that. We'll draw Domino next turn. Go probably just Lady Sif here and ditch the... Well, so... Subterranea putting rocks in my deck actually makes me less inclined to Lady Sif the Magneto because I'm far less likely to hit my Ghost Rider with rocks in my deck. Storm the expansion.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, so there's definitely a Killmonger in our future. But if we just let RNGesus take the wheel, chat, and just hope we don't draw more rocks. I'm gonna do it. They haven't stamped yet. So we're winning the flooding. They're playing Deathwave. Okay. Dr. Doom gives us a solid play for next turn. I think we're dead though, right? They destroyed a ton of stuff. They could wave plus Deadpool here, and my opponent retreated. All right, deal. Their hand is real bad, apparently. I guess they just drew a bunch of rocks, huh? They only have 2 cards in hand? Their draws must have been worse than ours. Ever tried a Deadpool collector deck? I've not. Could be something to try. It just seems like a lot of work. Deadpool is just like, I feel like Deadpool needs to start at 2 power. He's just so much work for so little payoff compared to a lot of the other things you could do.
What are the odds?
What are the odds indeed, chat? No cards are revealed this turn. But I really wanted to wave, chat. I don't think it's worth playing Domino or Quicksilver the negative deck, no, Matt. You really need negative on 4. So, Mindscape, I don't mind too much because you can play cards like Storm and Magic and Witch to counteract it at least. But I agree that District X is a pretty obnoxious one. Weird World 2 can have one that's difficult to have counterplay. Okay, what if we Magneto left to pull Mr. Fantastic's bonus out of the flooding? And then on the last turn, we can Shang-Chi plus Hell Cow, depending on where we feel like we need to go.
I am Iron Man.
And Angela has 9 power now, so Shang-Chi's takes care of her. Go ahead and snap here and double the stakes. I think this is a good one where they're gonna stay in and we're probably gonna win. I don't think the Deathwave deck is very good, Corel. Which is why it really makes me laugh at the people that have been posting like tier lists and stuff for this game that we have no data for currently, saying that Deathwave is really good, because my anecdotal experience is that the Deathwave deck is really not good. So now that I no longer need collection levels, I need to decide, is this the Captain Marvel I want to level up, or do I want to wait for a different Captain Marvel variant? Let's take a look, chat. What do we think? Do I want to level up that Captain Marvel variant, or do I want to wait for one of these? I'm not a big fan of the kind of cartoony ones. I kind of like this one. Oh, looks decent. maybe we'll wait until this one appears in my shop to spend more. Because even this base one's kind of cartoony, but like these ones don't really like. And I'm not a big fan of this one. I think it's either the base one or this one. The original Captain Marvel is kind of nice. I can see that one. We'll see. Oh wait, I think I'm gonna hold on to my boosters for now since I'm not working towards anything. We'll wait for one of those to pop up in the shop or come out of a chest for me. I don't really like the pixel art ones. I believe the pixel art ones only come out of the collection level tracks.
Always lucky.
Play her into Stark Tower. Get extra cards into here so they power up on 5 sounds good. I will have to decide, is it worth dropping Lady Sif next turn without Ghost Rider in hand just yet? They're playing Angel in their Destroy deck. Bold. Okay, with Nowhere, I could Lady Sif without having to discard, which is kind of nice. Okay, so opponent is definitely playing Deathwave. I think we'll go ahead and Storm left here, so that way we could Juggernaut there next turn.
Wind, aid my hand.
This deck plays Juggernaut because Juggernaut is a combo with Storm. It is a 1-2 curve that lets you guarantee you win a location, and Nowhere is great for Hellcow here too. So now anything my opponent plays into the flooding here goes somewhere else. Come along, friends. Hopefully their wave ends up in Nowhere here. Damn.
All systems go.
Man. We're dead, right? I guess there's no guarantee they have wave, but they probably have wave. They snapped. If wave, or they probably have death. Yeah, I can't shake cheeks. Not only do I not have priority, but this is Nowhere. We needed wave to end up on the right, one of the Yondus to end in the middle. It's such a bad luck flip. I'm gonna be a fish. Opponent retreated. Get out of here. Sometimes lucky, Jet. Unlucky in some ways, very lucky in others. This deck feels pretty good. Getting to 1-2 combo with Storm Juggernaut and Lady Sif Hellrider feels good. Ooh. Ooh.
side.
I'm gonna Juggernaut right, because I don't think they're gonna play into Dark Dimension, and then hopefully Juggernaut kicks whatever they play here into the Super Flow. Or it puts it into the Dark Dimension, so it doesn't flip up. Oh, that's big sad. Okay, I mean, that's not great for them either, so deal. I guess I can Hell Cow the Dark Dimension. Do I have to discard a card from my hand? We just like Shang-Chi mid? It's like, I kind of want a Doctor Doom next turn, right? Okoye on turn 4 is not great. I guess she still adds a little bit of power here. Well, storming the Dark Dimension doesn't accomplish much because Storm doesn't flip up until the end of the game. Alright, so probably losing left. Would really like to draw Magneto here, I think. The problem here is they're just gonna fill the board, right? They have a bunch of swarms. There's a good chance for dead here. I'll have bail if they snap. I think we're far enough behind here from the awkwardness of Dark Dimension. I probably should have saved my Shang-Chi to cover their Collector. Although I guess maybe their Collector wasn't going to get bigger there. It's close though. The gold background cards are definitely my favorite. I haven't seen the Domino Bug for a little bit. It's good to know that's still there. I believe they said gold will refund whenever the next patch drops, whenever that is. So I don't know if they need to drop a patch to roll the season over, but hey, Hemadazin, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate the support. Welcome back. Our turns 3-4 have felt a little awkward in this deck. We've also been bad at drawing Wave and Ghost Rider, though, so putting Green Goblin into Stark Tower seems like a bold choice. Gonna Odin them their friend back here. Oh, it's a bot.
All systems go. Opponent snapped.
Can we beat the bot here? I don't know that we can. No turn 4 play was super awkward. I got like Juggernaut Hellcow, and if they only make one play, we win. But if they play out 2 cards here, we die. But they just like one big play. Oh, yeah, that'll do it too. We're down by 1 here, right? Why is the deck named after Domino? I don't know. What do you want me to call it? That's the first card I clicked when I filled in everything in my deck editor. Was Domino. Because I looked at my pile of snap cards, like I want to build an updated Domino deck. Domino serves the purpose of being a card that means you can kind of cheat on the lower end of the curve in your deck. So like this deck, for example, has 3 2-drops in it, including Domino, but neither Hellcow nor Lady Sif are cards we frequently want to play on 2. Lady Sif we occasionally will, but not always. Depending on like what the rest of our hand looks like. Like, I'm happy to play Lady Sif here, although it is noteworthy that Sokovia is going to make our Ghost Rider a little awkward because we could hit a Shang-Chi here. Although Odin's kind of fun because Odin will give us whichever one we don't get this time through, which is nice.
Wind, aid my hand.
All right, well now Shang-Chi looks great. Nailed it. Alrighty then. Might lose here. It's gonna be a tiebreaker. They have a big one. Wave was really good. Magneto was one of the last 2 cards in our deck. If we'd have had Magneto here on the end, we would have pulled Jubilee and Lockjaw out of the center, and then we would have won that. Okay, Dark Dimension means we can play Hellcow proactively early, which is nice. This is probably a Lady Sif on 2 angle. Purely for the sake of getting Dr. Doom down, so that way... Well, maybe there's merit to Hellcowing on 2, because if I draw Wave next turn, I could play Dr. Doom on 4. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take a draw step here, and this was wrong. If we draw Wave, we get punished here. Ghost Rider is rewarding. Little Hellcow left to keep him hidden, so we don't have to discard right away. So Ghost Rider makes a Doombot here, and then Odin makes some more Doombots. Doombot, ippy-dop, my Doombot, ippy-dop, my Doombots, pippy-dop, my Doom. Yeah, yeah. I bet you didn't know you needed Odin Bop in your life, chat, but now you do. Now you do.
Oh, snap.
Going on, Robangs? You seem to please here.
All systems
Captain
go.
Marvel getting pumped up by Stark Tower is great. Shang-Chi's in the middle could be annoying, but Captain Marvel maybe covers us there as well. Why Ghost Rider mid? I guess it gets a little bit bigger in Stark Tower. Okay.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Higher, further, faster, baby. That's a solid game.
Victory.
Victory. Captain Marvel's a really sweet design, and her voice line and animation are also aces, which definitely helps. So we have one of our 2-card combos here. We have Storm plus Juggernaut for 3/4.
Always lucky.
Domino to the left here. So again, Storm makes it so this is the next turn is the last turn cards can be played into the center area, and it gets rid of the negative zone. And then Juggernaut says, if your opponent plays cards for this turn, move them randomly. So anything my opponent plays for next turn will get kicked out, and then Storm plus Jug will basically be guaranteed to win this. Oh man, that's really good into cloning bats, right? They get a 9-power Carnage to their hand now? That's how that works, I believe.
Wind.
Hey, Kraken, thanks for dropping off the Prime again. Appreciate it. So long, friends. So, I think I Captain Marvel cloning bats to keep them guessing, and then next turn we shut up Shang-Chi's plus Hellcow left, right? And they have priority here, so their cards flip up before mine do. So even if they Venom here, Shang-Chi's is gonna get them after the fact.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's true. With Venom going right, it probably doesn't matter where I set up. Since Captain Marvel can jump between either. Captain Marvel, I have a slight hedge left because I have Domino here already. Venom Cosmo would be not great for us. Hey, Shang-Chi's does it again, shit. He's a good boy. Shish. And this is exactly why Hellcow is in our deck, chat. So we can play it on the last turn alongside a Shang-Chi or another cheaper disruptive card. Love it. Hey, Nim Sanity, thanks for the brand new Prime. I know there's a ton of great people that make a ton of great stuff here on Twitch every month. Thanks for sending that this for this month and keeping me around. Let's do one or two more with this, and then I have a viewer deck submission for an Agatha discard deck. I want to kick the tires on a little bit.
What are the odds?
I'll flip the coin on Lady Sif for Odin or Magneto here. Also, I should play Lady Sif to the right here because this negative location is guaranteed to not be here after 4. So this is either going to be Murder World or Starlit Citadel, either of which are just neutral locations late in the game. Murder World in your Deadpool deck's a pretty good beat. To drop our stat stick down here. He's so shiny. Get everybody slides, chat. The location slide, the character slide. Ghost Rider is definitely the best draw in our deck. Shang-Chi's pretty good too, though. Okay. I do this. Then we're ahead here by 1. We're up here by 12. And then Marvel can jump here to win. That's right. It could also be right to just like Shang-Chi middle and just punt the right. Yeah, we're good now, right? Because we're ahead by 1 over here, and then Marvel jumps mid to win the game. She doesn't even need to jump because we're just ahead over the Venom. We lost to Nova? They Nova'd already that game, right? Or did they not? Maybe they didn't. All right, let's play some of our viewer deck submission. I have a full collection in Marvel Snap now, so if you would like for me to play one of your decks on stream and give you some feedback on it, or if you want me to build a deck around some cards or a selection of cards for a $10 USD donation for my Twitch subs, you can submit a Marvel Snap deck to be played. Let's cue this one up here. So, Agatha's a weird card, chat. So, Agatha starts in your hand as a bonus 4th card at the very start of the game. And she says, I play your cards for you. And she is a 6 mana, 13 power card. And you can see here from my backgrounds and splits, I've played a lot of Agatha. So the base idea of this deck is using things like Hellcow, she can discard Agatha from your hand. And then you could bring her back with things like Ghost Rider or Hela. So you kind of got this extra card for some value while mitigating some of the downside. You'll see every single turn when Agatha has mana to play a card, it'll just snap out real fast. So unless we draw a different 2 or 3, Hellcow is going to jump to a location here. And then ideally, Hellcow is going to discard Agatha. And then once Agatha is out of our hand, we get to take back over in the driver's seat again. Nailed it. Okay, and now I get to just Ghost Rider, who's either going to bring back Lady Sif or Agatha into play. Lady Sif was not the most ideal. Hopefully we can draw Hela in the next couple of cards here. Sick, okay. So will Wolverine here. I don't want a Swordmaster because he discards at random. And then Hela next turn brings back all the cards we've discarded. So she's going to bring back an Infinite and the Agatha. Ooh, speaking of Hela, this might be a Hela mirror. They've got Invisible Woman, and they just discarded something. They've got Crystal here. God, that Crystal is gorgeous. Love the rainbow background. Opponent retreated. They did not draw their Hela. No, cards get removed from the discarded pool. So if you Odin a Ghost Rider, you need something else to discard. Something that you will frequently set up, though, Techno, is if you Lady Sif and Ghost Rider into the same path, Odin will trigger both of them again in order. So if you Lady Sif discard Odin and then Ghost Rider him back, he'll then Lady Sif triggering another discard and then Ghost Rider bringing back the second discard. Agatha also always collects the boosters, which is why my Agatha is so high level. Nothing else in your Agatha deck can collect boosters. All right, RNGesus, play Lady Sif, discard Agatha. All right, we played Wolverine, but at least he didn't play him into the Space Throne here. Glass half full. Okay, Hellcow's in. So we're what? 1 out of 5 and then 1 out of 4. So we have to miss a 75%er and an 80%er. 0.7 times. So we're about 44% to discard Agatha this turn to the Hell Cow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, chat. We'd been dodging, playing into the Space Throne too, like it was the Matrix. Okay. Whew. So you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do. Okay, so what? We've discarded Agatha and who else? I wish I could see the cards I've discarded. We know there's 3 of them. All right, friends. Hit me, dealer. Bring in the guys, gals, and non-binary pals and give us enough power to win the game. Oh, we discarded Sif and Ghost Rider too. Okay, so there's a world where we Sif and Ghost Rider in the right order here too, and then get a 4th card as well. Yeah, I don't think Agatha is playable without Wave. Your win rate goes way up with Wave and Agatha because Agatha always plays herself if possible. So if you have Wave on 3, you get to Agatha on 4. Got him, chat. Listen, RNGesus has taken the wheel, and he is steering our ship in a profitable direction. Yeah, there's a discard collector deck up on the Snap YouTube channel. And check it out there. We have Wave here, which if Agatha plays Wave on 3, she plays herself on 4, which is great. All right, and we RNG'd into the Wave. Agatha could have played Morbius there, but we won the 50-50. Yes, Agatha is a fully random AI with the asterisk that she plays herself if she can. So on turn 4 here, she is guaranteed to play herself. I'm gonna Blade into Ghost Rider, and we'll see if we hit some decent RNG here. Woohoo! RNGesus, take the wheel! Things you love to see. It. The bots are so dumb, chat. They're so dumb.
Victory.
And we know this is a bot because real people can't get monochromatic cards just yet. Is this game mature enough to have conspiracy theories about Agatha? Not yet. How would you say Ghost Rider and Captain Marvel are for this deck? Captain Marvel's super replacement level in this deck. If you have Vision, that's a fine card for that slot. Hell Rider's a nice to have. They're probably fine without it. I don't think any of those are super important. Oh no, chat. The bar with no name. It's Agatha's biggest weakness. Oh, and the wave went into the middle. So now we're not going to be able to play Agatha out ever. All right, this might be a retreat angle, Chip. It's feeling like a retreat angle. Every time, chat. Every time. That's fine. We're still up cubes. Honestly, I might just leave this Agatha variation on the purple border. The purple border with the purple outside with the swirls looks really good. I've seen that a feature request from some people. You should be able to pick any border you've paid for on an upgrade path through a card. So that way you don't have to stop at one if you like it. You can keep going. I think that would be a good addition to the game. All right. Which 2-drop are we playing, Agatha? 50% to get to control our own destiny, chat. Nailed it. Ooh, piece of candy. Hopefully the mirror dimension. A second big house would be kind of bad for us. Oh, Icebox hit Ghost Rider, though. Yikes. So we would need to hit a 75%er followed by a 60%er. We're like 60%. Yeah, we're like 55% to discard Hela on this Hell Cow. Hey, I'm gonna YOLO it. What do you expect me to do? Not gamble? Okay, and then if Ghost Rider hits Hela, it's still fine, right? So now we're 1 in 3 to get them all back. Damn. That seems okay for us. Oh, magic. That's not terrible for us. We have a card we can play next turn, I guess, but it's annoying. So I don't want to fill in here because I want Captain Marvel to be able to jump here and win the game without triggering Mojo. So we'll just play these, right?
I am Iron Man.
So long, friend.
Victory.
Cards aren't considered played until they're flipped up. So when Mystique says she copies the last cards you played, it's the last card flipped up. So it doesn't like remember ordered played with like you putting things into the dark dimension and stuff. All right, chat. Blade's got a 50% chance of making us happy here, and he didn't go into the negative zone. Running hot. Nailed it.
Enough said, bub.
Enough said, bub. Okay. Solid chance of controlling our own destiny from here on out. Look at me. I'm in control. Ooh, and we found a Hela? That's exciting. Okay, so bear with me for a moment. If I Ghost Rider and we hit the 7 power thing, it could discard the Infinite to then get back with Hela. So if we win our coin flip followed by winning our coin flip, RNGesus take the wheel. Woohoo! Yahtzee! Yahtzee! Wait, why are we eating the Kia and not the Ninja? Nailed it, chat. What do you expect me to... You think I'm here not to gamble? What do you think this is? Do you even know who I am?
I am Iron Man.
Ooh. Okay, so... Do I think 10 power is enough to win right? Do I think 10 power is enough to win right? They're a destroyer deck. Yes, they're absolutely a destroyer deck. That's why they didn't eat the Ninja. Okay, so their destroyer is going to be 17 on the right. So I need to Hela here and then hope that Agatha or Infinite go here if they destroyer here. Of course, they could be destroyering left. Because destroyer left will be 3. I guess it's close. They're going to destroyer and they could go right or left here. Damn. Yes! The lads are here and they are wonderful! Gaze upon my lads and see that they are good. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You beat Destroyer left with Hela every time. That's not true, right? We need an Infinite here? We are the king of the coin flips, chat. King of the coin flips. Truly a skill. Okay, so for people that don't understand the variance we beat there, Hela replays your cards at random. So the Agatha and Infinite that flipped up here could have gone into this right spot or the left spot. And we needed our largest lad, the Infinite, to end up left so we could beat their destroyer. We got big casino energy this afternoon. Yes, that's true too. Had they Destroyer to the right, our Agatha or our Hello rolls there beat us. All right. Blade with the 50% chance of making us happy. Hit me, baby. Discard Wolverine, we get a freebie. We discard Agatha, we get to control our own destiny. Our opponent is a bot. That's so sad, chat. Our hand was so good.
Escaped.
I just don't find the bot matches very interesting, chat, so we're gonna skip over it. Dear Marvel Stat, please go into open beta so I can have more human opponents. Thank you. All right, 1 in 4 to be happy here, 1 in 4 to be sad. These are kind of neutral. I guess if they hit wave, that's sad. Agatha or Marvel are the ideal hits here. We break the hell up. Okay, it's Morbin time. Cable variant. Oh, Chad, I knew where this was going as soon as it flipped up. Oh, Agatha. Oh, Agatha. Auto-conceding bot matches now. Yeah, because they're just not good content. Once I hit infinite, I start conceding the bot matches. I mean, that's 9 power at least, right? And then Agatha is gonna RNG herself into somewhere and maybe we have a shot. We got Professor Cheese, chat.
Escaped.
Bum, 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 bum. What card needs to be tweaked? Professor X? Nah, I think Professor X is a fine design. There's a lot of people that like that style of gameplay, and I think it's reasonable to support it. Mindscape. Boo. If this isn't the fairest scar I've ever seen, chat, I don't know what is. If this right here isn't just the absolutely fairest scar that's ever flipped up. You do have an extra board space, that's true. So now I do this, right? Rider back there, Professor Cheese. Okay. Every time Professor Cheese loses a match, an angel gets its wings, chat. Every time Professor Cheese gets a... angel gets its wings. You can play Agatha in the deck over something like Magneto. Oh yeah, it's an extra free card, basically. Which also, and this is an interesting aspect. If there was ever a sweaty tryhard aspect to this game and you wanted to see if you're playing against an Agatha, you can click on your opponent's portrait and know that they're playing Agatha at the start of the game because of their hand size. I have 5 cards in hand in a 7-card deck. They have 4 cards in hand in an 8-card deck. So they are not a cultured Agatha individual like myself. Oof. Oof. Oh, snap. I think you basically always snap wave on 3, chat. Wave on 3, Agatha, and 4, giddy up, cowboy, let's go. Gonna ride off into the sunset together, the two of us. Okay, and that's a Ghost Rider. Okay. All right, how do we feel about Swordmaster, Gamba the Infinite, and then we Ghost Rider back the Hela next turn to get it back? What, you think I'm here to knock Gamba? You want me to skip on 5 to play Infinite on 6? How boring is that? Oh no! Oh no! Chat, I've made a terrible mistake, chat. I've made a terrible mistake, chat. Oh gosh, if we'd have skipped, we could have even Lady Sift plus Ghost Rider on the last turn. Oh no, the hubris. The hubris, chat. That's fine. We've won basically every other flip today. Yeah, Swordmaster hitting the Rider was worst case scenario. We were like 66% to be happy with the outcome there, so I think it was fine. Hopefully we get to take control of our own destiny before turn 4, or things are gonna get real ugly. Whew, sweating profusely, chat. Alright, come on, Lady Sif. Come on, Lady Sif. Let's go. Let's go, Lady Sif. Do. Alright. Alright. This could be better, but it could also be much, much worse here, chat. Okay, the Mr. Negative's gone. Less profuse sweating. Okay, and we're in control again. Look at me, chat. I'm in control. I could not agree more that one of my favorite things about this game is the fact that all of the math in it is really reasonable and easy off the cuff. Absolutely love it. All right, one hella, please. Oh. Oof. Oof. We lose the tiebreaker if they destroy her, right? They destroy her here. He's 19 to my 8. I'm plus 11. Sedge.
Escaped.
We needed a hella there at the end. If hella had been our last draw, we crunched the destroyer. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, Hell Cow. Spin it. Come on, Wave. Don't do it to me. Okay. 50-50. Discards our highest cost card. Nailed it. Space Throne's actually quite bad for the opponent too, for what it's worth here. Oh, they're gonna move Dagger here, and then she's gonna be huge, right? Does Craven get bigger from everything I just moved here, too? How does that work?
All systems go.
Okay, Hella. Don't drive us off a cliff here. Put Agatha into the Space Throne for me, pretty lady. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Defeat.
Rip. We needed Agatha or nothing in this bit. Oh, nothing, we still would have lost. This is only 8. Poor Miss Harkness. I don't understand your comment, Chrisside. None of my Snap segments have been sponsored. I just like playing Snap. I think once it releases, it's probably got a pretty solid future. I want to be on the ground floor for some content stuff. Okay, we've got Sif and Wave here. We also have a bunch of 2s though, so it's unpredictable what Agatha's gonna do from here.
Always lucky.
We drew their domino, okay? Oh, did someone pay me to not play? Because we're, got it. Okay.
Escaped.
Alright, let's try one or two more with this. I think we'll probably call it an afternoon. Solid set. Some great moments in here. We definitely got a set for the highlights channel out of today's session. It's Marvel Snapchat. You always have time for one more. What could the game take? Like 3 minutes? Just play one more, chat. God, we're such a skilled card game player, chat. Do I do nothing on 2 and 3 to guarantee Ghost Rider Agatha on 4? This deck's so much harder when I have to make decisions, chat. Can we get Agatha to drive this thing again? Nice. Gives us something to do here. Agatha says play Hellcow. She would, wouldn't she? I could have done the Wolverine. Wolverine might be something I want to be have in my hand to pad Hellcow. Later is the thought. Is this another Destroyer deck? Man, what a big rip there. That's true. The big RNG play is just Hellcow on 2. And just draw your Hella, chat. See, I didn't believe, chat. I didn't believe hard enough. I just empty my hand here, and we'll see what we draw on the last turn.
Enough said, bub.
We're trying Rock on the last turn for sure. Ah, an Optimist. And we're probably Torch Curate. I shouldn't have been a coward, chat. I should have played the Hellcow on 2. Agatha would have played the Hellcow on 2. And we'd have won the game. See, I thought Blade discarding Agatha on 1 was a good beat. But Agatha would have had the courage to do what I could not there. All right, 50% and then 50% again. Lost the coin flip. Okay. Nice. Oh, wait, that means we lose Hella. A little less nice. I guess we could Ghost Rider into Hella technically now, right? Thank you, RNGesus. Oh, and we have Morbius into the Onslaught Citadel here too, right? This was like draw bomb next turn. Oh, I could have figured out what the last card in my deck was. I should have done that. Oh, is it Captain Marvel? Our last card's Captain Marvel, right? Which is great. Oh, is it Wave? Oh, Captain Marvel was destroyed by Yondu. Alright, so we play Wave here. And we should hopefully be okay. They have one card in hand. Yeah, with one card in hand, they can't win, right? Because even if they slide this right, we're going up here. I need to be like Blue Marvel or something that powers up their board. They can have something like Claw or Blue Marvel, I guess, but we're pretty unlikely to have either of those. Now, I think this is a spot where snapping is negative EV. Oh, I need Wave to live. No, we're good, right? Yeah, because they play here and then we win these two. I don't need Wave to live. Oh, I needed Wave to live if they slid over. Yeah, that's what they should have done. They should have slid Nightcrawler and then Chavez middle. And then, well, we'd have still won that tiebreaker though, right? Because they'd be +9 here, which would put them to 33, and I'm up 18 here. So they could have tied and then won and then lost, then I win the tiebreaker. So we're good either way. I also think snapping there is wrong because they're so likely to lose with just one card that they almost assuredly are retreating if I raise the stakes, right? That's one of those like they might limp in for one extra, but they're definitely leaving if you raise, so you shouldn't raise, you should get them on the limp. All right, chat, speaking of on the limp, I think I'm gonna limp on out of here. I am off for this weekend, but I will have new highlights posted on the Snap Highlights channel every single day for the next 5 or 6 days. I got a bunch of sweet deck highlights lined up. We'll probably also have an update when the season rolls over, talking about what changes that's going to bring with it. That's supposed to happen on Monday night, I believe. Tomorrow, Saturday, we'll have the third deck in my starter series deck highlights post there. The starter series is decks that are all pool 1 and pool 2 cards only. So if you're someone who's just starting out with Snap and you're looking for decks to build right at the start, the starter series is a great thing to check out for that. What's going on, Wiener? Thanks for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. And thank you for the submission, Robert. It was a fun Agatha variation.